Okay, thank you everyone for joining me in the session. My name is Charlles Pinon. I'm the product manager for Liferay Analytics Cloud. As well, I talked about forms and workflow yesterday. These are two products that I also take care about. Yesterday in the keynote session, I talked to you in relation to the challenge that IT leaders have in relation to not just build digital experiences timely and serve business with these digital experiences, but actually serve businesses with intelligence and the understanding about what people are doing, what are the interactions that they are keeping on the level of those digital experiences. So the goal of Analytics Cloud is mixing together all the data that can be gathered in the website or mobile app or a customer portal that you have, and unify all these data in a single location for creating for you a single source of truth about your customers. So what are the challenges that IT leaders and businesses they have nowadays? First of all, customer data is siloed. Customer data is fragmented into different departments in an organization. IT has a separate view of customers, sales and market has another fragmented view of customers. That leads to fragmented perceptions of what customers need, of what customers want from your organization. And that leads overall to customer frustration because in the end, what they are surfacing to customer support or surfacing to marketing and sales is completely different, and nobody's understanding the whole picture of what customers need. So that turns it difficult to prove the ROI of the business applications that we are building for our organizations. So how can we understand if the mobile app that we are creating to surface customer support is actually retaining customers and increasing satisfaction in our organizations, or that our website is actually being helpful for customer and contributing on conversions? How can we measure that? That's difficult to measure, and that's one of the challenges that Analytics Cloud is helping organizations to tackle down. So our goal is that we want to surface to you an application that will make you and help you to make customer experiences a competitive advantage to your business, providing better insights. So based on these insights, you can provide better experiences to your customers and increase the results of your businesses. What are the product concepts that in Analytics Cloud we are exploring? There are two key concepts in this product. First one is people analytics. Second one is interaction analytics. What is the difference between those two? In people analytics, we segmented the view into individuals, into accounts, and segments. Individuals talk about the list of people that connect to your business, that you know these people. Accounts are a group of people that relates to a brand that you serve if you are serving in the B2B model. And segments is from all these accounts or all those group of peoples that are shared behaviors, shared characteristics that these people have. So you can group these people following these behaviors, following these characteristics, and serve them better. So what can we be able to surface with Analytics Cloud in relation to segments? We provide a single customer view, so you can enrich your audience profile with data by aggregating data from multiple sources like CRMs, your CSV files, your data lists, your Liferay user management information. And we can track all the activity that you have from these people. So we can provide to you all the activities. When someone, for example, submitted a form or downloaded a paper or visited some web page. And in addition to that, we calculate the interest that these people have when they are navigating through different pages. We gather all the tags from these pages and we automatically calculate for you the topics of interest that these people have. So you can understand what are my users interested in when they come to my digital experiences. In relation to segmentation, you can group people based on multi-dimensional characteristics. You can create and discover behavior and characteristics of your groups and get them together to better improve the understanding of this audience. And we also provide segment insights to monitor your segments constantly and identify their interests. In relation to interactions, I would like to pitch to you a change that we are providing with Analytics Cloud. Most analytics traditional tools that we have out there, they base their analytics in the container level. And by container level, I mean pages, right? So with modern sites, we know that these pages, they constantly change their content based on who is visiting or when these people are visiting these pages. So assets is something that is provided out of the box in Liferay. And we got these out of the box elements and we can provide a view of how your content, how your assets are performing inside a page. If you think that this page is highly dynamic and is changing the content over and over and different people is accessing this page, the page doesn't change. The address that people are accessing doesn't change, but the content itself is changing a lot. So you can measure how this content is performing. With Page Performance Report, you can have a view, a historical view of all the metrics of that page. I will show later in the demonstration how we are providing that. But something that I would like to highlight is we make it easy for marketing and business people to understand how a page is engaging with customers. So we leverage the engagement score. The engagement score is an algorithm that calculates the level of engagedness of a page, how effective a page is to attract and retain people when they reach that page. So out of 0 to 10, we give a score to that page based on depth of scroll, many events like clicks, reading time, etc. We got all these events and we can analyze individually how users are engaging with a page. Asset performance reports, we have 4 different asset performance reports. Out of the box, we provide reports for forms, web content, blogs, and documents and media. So you can analyze how your content is performing when you have a Liferay DXP digital experience running to your customers. And we have implemented path analytics. This is an interesting tool to analyze how people or from where people are reaching to a certain destination. So if you have a campaign, you have a landing page, you can understand the referrals that are contributing more to people to reach that final destination. What are the key differentiators of this product in relation to the other products we have on the market? First one, most of the products that you have available in the market, they deal with anonymous individual. We deal with these 2 aspects, anonymous and non-individuals. If you have a list of people that you know who they are, we can keep track of those individuals and you can have all the information and data about these individuals' interactions in your platform. Second one, we added a layer of B2B and accounts to Analytics Cloud. So you can segment people, group them together, and analyze to a specific brand, how that brand is contributing to your business goals. Third one, cross-channel. We don't want to play just into Liferay environment. We want to be friendly with other environments. And by that, we mean third-party connection, surface data from other third-party systems like Drupal sites, WordPress, Adobe Experience Manager into Liferay into Liferay Analytics Cloud. Oh, sorry. native integration with DXP. Why this is important? Because we know that IT leaders spend a lot of time and a lot of resources tagging pages, tagging elements in pages. So with Liferay Analytics Cloud, all this tagging is already generated for the assets that I mentioned and the pages that we generated with Liferay DXP. Deeper insights into the level of assets, so you can understand not only how a page is performing, but how the content of that page is performing. And unify customer data, where you can grab all the data from disparate silos of information and surface them into Analytics Cloud. So let's see how it works. To give you a context of this demo, we have this fictitious company called Barrel. Barrel is a manufacturer. They have a website, a commerce website. I think that who attended Corbin's presentation, he's exploring a lot this example, and we are making it unified through the product, so it makes it easy to tell the story. In this case, Barrel had a problem with one of their equipment, this equipment that is being shown, the Ultra High Deluxe black seat. And what is the problem? They had seen a lot of customers reporting in their wikis, troubleshooting wikis, that they have issues with this product and that they are requesting repairs. So proactively, what Barrel is doing is targeting these people, following up them, and offering them a recall notice before they are sued. So let's see how that happens in Analytics Cloud. How can Analytics Cloud help to solve this? It's good. So first thing, when you log to Analytics Cloud, you have a view of all the information of your project in Analytics Cloud. On the left, you have access to all the parts that we have in Analytics Cloud. You have information about segments, accounts, individuals, pages, assets, and the data sources that you have. In the right, on the top, you have access to all the data sources that are connected to your project. What is your usage? Because Analytics Cloud model is based on usage consumption. The two models that we have to base our price is named individuals and page views. And how many users are actually linked to this account. So in relation to data source connections, I can see what are the data sources that I have, and I can add extra data sources. So with Liferay Analytics Cloud GA, we are going to provide a connection with DXP 707.1 and a connection in the future with Salesforce, and out of the box we provide a connection with CSV files. We can read information from segments that you have, from individual lists in CSVs, and we can import to Analytics Cloud. You can assign people to have access to your projects, invite them by email, and you can also have more detailed information about your usage in Analytics Cloud. So let's go to segments. In here, I have a list of segments that I keep track in Analytics Cloud. What I'm going to do here is build a new segment for people who are experiencing issues with that piece of equipment that I just showed to you. So I'm going to name this segment as experiencing issues with STR is the name of the product, the SKU High Value. What I can do with Analytics Cloud is building up characteristics that people or segments or accounts they have. I'm going to choose lifetime value. I want to choose customers with lifetime value greater than $10 million. And I also want people who have purchased that piece of equipment that I just showed to you. The Deluxe Ultra High Back Seat, code SKU STR003. Other things that I want to do, it's their interest. I want to filter, I want Analytics Cloud to filter for people who have reported or ever have visited our troubleshooting page, has any interest in repair. When I select this, Analytics Cloud already filters to me these people and how many accounts I have in relation to that. And when I create the segment, all the information from that segment is brought to me in a dashboard. And I can understand how many individuals I have in the segment, how many accounts, and what are their engagement score. This is very interesting because I mentioned to you that we calculate an engagement score for assets, for pages, but we are also calculating the engagement score for people. That tells the level of engagedness of your users, of your accounts. On the right, I can see the interests that these people have. What are the topics that they are most interested in? So I can see that one of the topics is dealer rebate program, the warranty, troubleshooting. So that matches with the worry that this group of people, this group of account is looking for solving problems with that specific equipment. I can also segment by using any other kinds of dimensions, like in here I'm using state, but I could use lifetime value or other dimensions to group these people and better understand them. So when I'm analyzing this report, I can see the individuals and I can also see what are the accounts that these individuals belong to. And I see on one specific account, Northern Parts is a big dealer that I have, and I want to understand better this account. When I go into that report, I'm presented to a dashboard that is enriched with data from my CRM. In this case, I'm connecting Salesforce to Analytics Cloud, and I'm driving information from that CRM into Analytics Cloud to better understand what is the behavior of that account. I can see their activities in the last 30 days. That can be changed to other time frames. I can see the health of this account. In this case, it is a good account. I can see their lifetime value, when was the last purchase that they did. I can see their firmographics, like what is the biographical data that I have in relation to that account, who are the contacts that I have in that account. Most interesting, what are the interests of that account? And what are the segments that I have linked to that account? Contact information, Salesforce-related information, and the individuals that belong to that account, so I can reach out personally to these people and talk more intelligently to them once I have all this information. So once I have understood and I prepared one segment, I understand who are the accounts. One part of the things that Analytics Cloud can do is perform metrics and drive metrics about pages and the assets that these people are interacting with. In Barrow's case, they launched a landing page where they have a proactive recall scheduling for customers, and these customers access this page, they fill out this form, and they schedule repair service for their product. And I want to keep track of how these segments of people, they are performing in relation to these pages. So when I come to pages report, I can see that I have the landing page here, STR 003 repairs landing page. When I click on it, I'm presented to the metrics in relation to that landing page. I can see that the engagement is very high, 8.1 out of 10. Visitors number is okay, but the bounce rate is a bit concerning. People are leaving that page when they are just seeing the content of it, they don't interact at all, and they leave that page. The bounce rate is a little bit concerning. I can see that one of the segments that are engaging with this page is exactly the segment that I just created. The people who belongs to that segment are interacting with these with this page. I can see that most of the people who are engaging with this landing page are non-individuals, a very short amount of people that I don't know who they are, that they are anonymous. And I can see where are these people accessing this page from, what kind of technology they are using, and what kind of operating system or web browser they are using to surface the access to that page. But I have a problem. I have a problem in that page because the bounce rate is high, and I need to discover why. I'll turn back to it when I go to asset reports. Then I'll go to path. So for this specific use case, I launched a campaign by email. I have a banner in my home website, and I have some other actions in the troubleshooting session in my digital experiences. And I can see that the most results that are giving people the visibility to that landing page is the campaign that I'm running on email. So Path Analytics help me to identify where people are coming from when they are reaching that landing page. Turning back to the landing page metrics, I can see what are the assets that I have in that landing page and what are the interactions that people are keeping with these assets. One of the assets that I have is the repair request form, and I want to better understand the repair request form. I could just click here simply, but I want to show you the assets section to give you an understanding of what kind of assets we are driving in Analytics Cloud. So we perform understanding about blogs, documents and media, forms, and web content. In relation to forms, let's go to that form that we have in that landing page. So it is here, repair request. When I come to that form report, I can see that I had 634 submissions of that form, but 1,000 people viewed that form. That generates an abandonment of almost half of the people who reached that form, they abandoned that form. Going deeper into it, I can see the segments that are reaching, how, if they are non or if they are anonymous, from where they are reaching that form, what kind of operating system and web browser, same information as pages. But the most important part of things, we can track which field in that form is contributing to people abandonment. And I can see that I have an order number field that is generating a lot of abandonment of people. So imagine that you can track in a form which field is giving trouble to your customers. In this case, this field is required. We are requiring people to give their order number. And when they are filling up that form, maybe they don't have that number in hand. What is this report telling me? Should I keep that field in that form? Is that important for you? So that field is actually causing abandonment in your form. So we have an opportunity to modify the form and then track the results again and check if that's working or not. I also show to you in Analytics Cloud what are the pages that this form is linked to. So I can see that this form is appearing in 2 different pages in my digital experiences. So this was a brief demonstration of something that we have for Analytics Cloud. Let's talk now about the product availability. Analytics Cloud is currently on it is on a private beta for limited regions. So North America is one of the regions that we have the private beta running. But the private beta will end in October 30th when we are going to release the GA of Analytics Cloud, and we are going to do an open release of the product for all the customers that want to be onboarded in the application. Currently, if you are interested, we have a waiting list of customers that will give access to Analytics Cloud. We deal with each one of the customers that we are receiving in this waiting list, and we give feedbacks to them in relation to that. The GA release will happen this quarter of 2018, and with that, in October 31st with 30th with the release, we have all the existing features that I mentioned in relation to individuals, segments, and pages and assets. And AC will be able to connect any DXP site that you have built with Liferay DXP. We'll have 3 different data centers to host your data. One in America, in Virginia, another one in Ireland for European customers, and probably one in Latam, most probably in São Paulo. And we have the basic tier sign up directly online. So when you come to our webpage, you can directly sign the basic tier of the product. Just to let you know, we have 3 different tiers for this product. One introductory one that is the free tier, a basic tier, and the enterprise tier. In Q4, until Q4 of this year, we will implement features in our product to make it more compatible with GDPR requirements and help our customers to surface some of the requirements of GDPR. We will be able to track activities from non-Liferay websites, from third-party websites by the end of Q4, and enrich data with connection with Salesforce. And also adding the layer of accounts that I just demonstrated to you, that will be available by Q4 2018 this year. In a one-year plan, what we have planned is adding more actionability to your reports. Like for instance, if I understand that my form historically is not performing well, what kind of insights, what kind of actions can I suggest to our customers so they can take more automated actions in relation to Analytics Cloud based on the information that we are gathering? Second thing that we have been being requested for customers is data exportation. So Analytics Cloud is gathering a lot of data. All this data is being stored, and customers want to surface this data through other systems, BI internal tools, etc. We will make it available for you to query through our APIs all the data that we are gathering in Analytics Cloud. We are going to implement a touchpoint attribution report and integrate data from more channels with no code. Third-party connections will require in the beginning for you to tag your content, but we plan on studying what are the most common third-party connections that our customers want, so we can build plugins to automatically drive those data into Analytics Cloud. And something that customers have requested us is in relation to track custom events in Analytics Cloud. So I have an application, I have a different swipe, or I have a different kind of event that happens in that application. They want to drive those events into Analytics Cloud to better understand how users are interacting with these applications. If you want to learn more, we have resources already available in our website. We have the product page of Analytics Cloud. We have the feature list. This presentation will be available to you after the session. The marketing team will send everyone an email about it. And we have also, you can contact your sales account to get more information about Analytics Cloud, to understand about the tiers and the pricing model of this product. Today, my colleague Jonathan Lee is going to explain about customer data platform. Is a concept that's directly linked to Analytics Cloud, and he's going deeper on this concept because this is primary for us to drive different, from different data sources, customer information to a single location. So John and me, we are the product managers for Analytics Cloud. I take care about the interaction parts of the product. John takes care about the analytics about people. These are our emails. So if you want more information, have comments, have feedbacks, or needs that you would like Analytics Cloud to solve for you, we would be really glad to receive your feedbacks and to be in touch with you. To improve my session, please give your feedbacks, tell me what you think about so we can improve for the next years these sessions. I really appreciate your time. I'm available for connecting and answering your questions after this session. Thank you very much.